My name is Jason, and I'm here with Tricia Norton. I'm the founder and the CEO of Discover Live, and Tricia is our co-founder and the CMO. So what is Discover Live? Here we go. So in a nutshell, we use Zoom to take people on real-time, on-location travel experiences. We have tour guides located in more than 200 different destinations in the world. And in a sense, we allow the older adults to be able to continue their travel passion without the physical travel. I know this is the time. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a 1-minute recording of one of our recent tours. And the reason why I picked this tour, this example, is so that you can see the level of interaction our audience has with our tour guide.
Why do you think we have so much cheese?
You have a lot of cows?
Excellent. Why do you think we have so many cows? Because we have so much grass, and I'm not making a joke about coffee shops. The thing is, it's a low-lying country, and once they worked out that you could drain things with windmills, they could drain out the soggier land, but it was still quite damp, and the thing that grew the best was grass. So what do you do with it? You've got to get either sheep or cows. Down in Bruges and Ghent, they went the whole sheep route, and they had a big textile industry there. And then up here, they went the cow route, and we have a dairy industry. Because obviously you need to store the cheese, and I mean the milk, and really the best way to do that long term is to make it into cheese. Simple as that. So it's the geography, basically. And yeah, the Dutch cheese is really good.
All right, so who can tell me where we just traveled to?
Amsterdam.
Here you go, you guys are good. So this is what a live virtual tour is about. So when I say travel, we literally walking the streets together with our tour guide in real time, rain or shine. And during the tour, the audience can ask any questions to our tour guide. They can make comments, and they can sometimes even...
Why do you think we have...
Why is that? And they can even tell some of their old stories as well. Trying to see where we're at. So at Discover Live, instead of having people to drive or fly to somewhere, we bring the world to them. So during the past 7 years, we have established ourselves as one of the premium provider of the live virtual travel experiences. And we have been an enterprise participant of agetech Collaborative from AARP for the past 2.5 years. And so far, our customer satisfaction score is 89. And our net promoting score is 81. And the net promoting score is basically a score to tell people how likely they will want to refer us to somebody else. And just put it into perspective, Apple's best NPS was 75. Why is it not working? Okay, here we go. So while seniors are our focus, we do provide our services to many other reputable organizations, mainly for team building, for the corporate-wide cultural training, and also for supporting their diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility initiatives. And we have been serving the 51 communities in New York State with the leadership of Greg and Becky as well. So we're still in the process of rolling out, and we're really happy about it. So Tricia is going to talk a little bit more about what different type of tours that we have.
Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you.
All right.
Hello, everyone. Okay, so a little bit about the types of tours that we do. I think I've got this here. Yep. So we cover a wide spectrum. Like Jay mentioned, we are in 200 different locations, 6 continents, and our tours are from bucket list locations to wonders of the world. The content that we cover really depends on what each location has to offer. So what's special and unique about each location, but it's almost always art and architecture and history and food for foodies. Culture, obviously, is an underpinning for every tour. And we like to think that there's something for everyone in all of our tours. A couple of my favorite moments that I love to share. We have visited the Great Wall of China for sunrise. Like literally, we've been there while the sun comes up and our audience is watching it live. We've been in Prague, in the Czech Republic, for the holiday markets. If anyone knows anything about Europe, the holiday markets there are just spectacular. We've been there on a snowy night, I kid you not, with like a horse-drawn carriage going through the square. And Greg can probably attest to this too, but learning that Slovenia is one of the most beautiful countries ever. Didn't know much about Slovenia, now it's the top of my bucket list for in-person travel. So many things to realize and learn and be inspired from in our tours. And I could go on, but I'll share some of those stories for when you stop by our booth. How's that for a pitch? And then these are some of our beloved tour guides. You know, our tour guides span the world, like we've been mentioning. Many of them have advanced degrees in their areas of expertise. Our guide in Egypt is an Egyptologist, so you get backstage behind the temples, and it's really miraculous, honestly. They're wonderful people, and they love and are passionate about sharing their world with our audience. And they're specially trained to speak to older adults. I think we're really saving the most important slide for last, and this is what are the benefits that these tours bring to older adults. And I actually think that this list is worth reading. Certainly helping to combat social isolation. This is a huge factor. Also giving our seniors a sense of relevance. We hear this word a lot. Feeling irrelevant, but then traveling world and feeling relevant again. Having stories to share with grandkids and actually having grandkids jealous of all the places that they're seeing and traveling, which is a win for us. Certainly creating inspiration and, you know, hope for the future. Reigniting curiosity. Certainly supporting lifelong learning. That's a big part of what we're all about. Supporting the spiritual, emotional, intellectual, and mental health of our seniors. And I think, you know, just in general, giving them something to talk about, giving them something to engage about. We have programs for individuals, and I'll mention our pricing. It's $19 a month for 2 live tours for individuals and $49 a month for communities, and that's for 5, so 1 per week. So very affordable to have these live experiences. And then really, let's go. So we'd love to talk to you more about this. We're at booth 36. Any of our existing partners that we're working with, we have a little surprise for you, so please stop by. And anyone interested in learning more, we cannot wait to meet you. Thank you all very much.
Thanks. And the way we rolled this out is we selected 51 locations. I want to thank Kristen for her help with the NORCs, and Crystal's around here somewhere that's been helping to manage all of this stuff. So appreciate that, which provides basically 1 trip each week for 52 weeks for an entire year. So it's unbelievably affordable. It gets people together, and we will most likely be doing a round 2. So anybody who's not participating, there's an opportunity to do that. Team Vivo.